Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody had a lovely holiday and they're having a nice quiet wind down where they can have good food and relax and just have that big breath. I wanted to leave the wider view of the screen of this, the shot of this for the beginning until I zoom in, just because I thought it looked so beautiful with the altar backdrop, the ribbon, and the other tarot deck I'm going to be using. So just in case you guys have a question on the deck I'm using, because it's so gorgeous, it's the Mystic Sisters Oracle deck. And if you go over to my IG, I have a full flip through of this on there whenever I get new decks, like this one as well, which we'll be using today. I do flip throughs on my IG, so you guys can go over and check that out. It's SparKrist 11, and I love that it helps for me too when I look at things. So I am making informed purchases, because some decks can be misrepresented. You'll get like the most gorgeous card, and then the rest is all just pentacles and there's no more artwork. So there's different things, that come as a surprise. So I love to see flip through, so you can go check that out. So today's read, you guys, is going to be about very specific attributes you have that are appealing and other people love about you, whether it's your crush, your family, coworkers, whoever. It's just attributes and fun things that you have that people admire, whether you're what makes you lovable, whether you're loyal or you got kind of fun lunatic tendencies, you're relaxed, you're reflective, you're happy, honest, hopeful, steady, strong, tactful, whatever it is, whatever some of those fun things are, we're going to check in. And here are your starter cards to choose from. It's choose a card, pick a deck. Pick a card. Sorry, Beltane Reunion, Snow Queen, and Sage Goddess. So it can either be the artwork, the number it falls, the positioning, or feel free to listen to all of them. And sometimes, if you feel really compelled to listen to an entire video, those messages are meant for you. Sometimes I really just want to watch 2 cards in a row, and whenever I feel that, I feel like, hey, that's part of what, that's part of my message. And I also will let you know what each of the card means, and that may have a specific message for you as well, which is nice. So I'm going to take a little deep breath and let you guys pick your card. I'm going to have a sip of my water here. I just went for a walk in my local park, which is down on a beach, and hoo-hoo-wee, it was windy and it was cool, but it was really refreshing to be outside. I had so much gear on. I had hats. I had everything going on. So you guys, we are going to start with Beltane Reunion. I love this card so much. The artwork is so gorgeous, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see it as well, because it is just beyond. And then I'll hold it up for you as well. I just love it. It's so just ethereal and beautiful. And this is about union, coupling, and intimacy too. So after long dormant winter barrenness, the earth is exploding with the promise of new life, when we're feeling that right now. And the god and goddesses have been joyfully reunited after a separation. It's a season that exudes fertility, and all life is encouraged to grow. The pattern of all relationships is a pendulum that really swings between union and individuation, and now is a time for union. The universe adores novelty, and by combining energies with one another, something never seen before gets created, right? You have the ability to reach a new level of emotional intimacy, which is a source of true bliss in life. So I feel like that might be a very special message within itself, that you have your union coming, but also that you are someone that people feel like they can achieve emotional intimacy with, that they want to share their secrets. They feel like you're honest. They feel like you're trustworthy, and you're somebody that is calm and careful and polite and friendly and all of these things. And again, trustworthy. You just have this natural loyalty that makes a difference, So let's pull from down here and see what's going on. I'm really excited. These two want to come out together. Oh, I love that. So sun, obviously a sunny disposition, that, you're bright. You bring light and warmth and healing to a room. You definitely have a healing energy about you. And you are that vibrant, that beautiful kind of jovial energy that's very lovable, and people really like you. Just have a natural likability to you. And again, I feel like this is a leadership quality as well, because whatever you kind of suggest, other people are willing to follow. You have a nice, bright, intuitive insight to things, and that you are a natural and excellent leader. And also, look at this Three of Pentacles, that you work well with others, and that you have quality craftsmanship. You are someone who puts effort behind whatever you're doing, endeavors that you decide you're going to partake in. You put your heart and soul into them. No garbage here, right? Leisurely, beautiful pace, but you have a learned, natural skill to you, and you're meticulous about things. Again, you're moderate. You don't go to extremes. You can be very obliging to other people. I love that. And again, I'm hearing the words, I'm going to pull more card. I keep hearing sophisticated, and that's why you see this beautiful Queen of Wands. You're sophisticated, you're motivated, you're passionate about what you do, and you also exude this kind of beautiful sovereignty and richness and elegance. You have stimulating, sterling conversation, that kind of things. And I feel too that you might have like a wild side that's impulsive. I love this. When you get the Sun and the Queen of Wands, it's like if you have a passion about something, boom, your impulse takes off, and you go and you do and you feel and you go for it. Because your next card, yay, the Mind Garden, you have lots of great ideas. And your power of suggestion with others helps them with their creativity. You help them form like a robust, fun plan for life, or to evaluate something with like a fertile mind. Like you plant these seeds and it starts to grow in other people's psyche, and they act on it. So you help other people with their creative endeavors as well. But definitely sharp-witted, witty, wise, spontaneous, fun, but purposeful. You get ideas and you go through this. But I also feel this also pertains to somebody that's very engaging, very warm, very attractive, like all around attractive attributes, where people are like, wow, you have an independent streak where you don't need other people, but you can be really supremely kind-hearted and giving, and also have that like sense of resilience. But you like to see other people do well, and that is a beautiful quality to have. You don't feel like if they have, then that's less from you. You feel like if they have, that enhances everything, and people love that. And you have that beautiful relaxed vibe around you with that optimism and that beautiful leadership capability that is just like all-encompassing, like win-win. Like you are just that person, stable, reliable, fun, but also you have that zany, spontaneous thing where, oh, if this appeals to me, I'm going for it. And people find that because you're not worried what other people think when you're in that mode, it's very appealing. That person, not a yes person, not a what do they think of me, just I'm going to do this. And just you're excited. It could be how you express yourself in your clothing, through your hair, through tattoos, through anything like that is just like ta-da. But again, you are also a rich manifestor when it comes to things. You plant those seeds and boom, they go out, and you help other people do this. Really, really beautiful energy, group one. I love that. I just want to do a kind of fun, short and sweet with these new beautiful decks. And also, if you want to stick through to the end, I'll do a quick flip through of this deck, and then in my next reading, I'll do this deck. I did them over on Instagram if you want to go check it out as well. Feel free to watch the others as well. Oftentimes people like to watch all of them, and I mean, they're just kind of short and sweet today. So that's you, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe. It helps me so much, and I really appreciate it. And if you need a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours. If you're wondering what somebody else is thinking of you, so on and so forth, it's like that's it. All the details can be made out through those personalized readings. So, and again, I get back to you within 48 hours with those. Thank you guys for ordering all your reads. I am doing a special through the 29th, and also for the new year, where you can ask 3 questions for $25, and I make a video for you. So all you have to do is email me. My links are down below for that. Because I find there's a lot of prevailing deep connections being made in this time. Like people are speaking up. They're like, there's no more time to be wasted. I'm going to express this. I am going to do this. And it's like whoosh, onward and upward. So let's go to number 2, the Snow Queen, which I love. Now this talks about persevering and enduring. So this is a person who's wise in their knowledge that although long darkness comes to winter, and life is feels like it's frozen and seemingly unchangeable, it is all going to pass. The light will return. She is the goddess of winter solstice, and she brings a gift of hope that guides us back towards the light and reassures you that what you perceive as static or a fixed state will melt away, and regain your confidence in your personal power and perception. It requires finding a new mindset by making a conscious commitment to changing your attitudes from claustrophobic states to like cozy serenity. So part of this too, and I'm going to pull your first two tarot that goes with this, is about your perseverance, and you endure. You see this? Beautiful, beautiful King of Cups energy, where you are giving, although you're accomplished and you're advanced in a lot of things, the way you contribute to other people is a really beautiful giving way. You are going to have and have had success. When you do that, you like to pull other people in and make them feel good. And you have an understanding viewpoint and patience for others, which is really, really important. You're not about the me, me, me. You're about everybody. You have good intentions for others. And what other people make into like confusing dilemmas, you can just see right through that and gain clarity and support for people. You form a good example for others, and you do really well in groups, because it's not like I want to be heard. You don't have, you have sovereignty over yourself, and you realize I don't need to speak, or I don't need to seem the best, or I don't need to do this or compete because I feel good. And people love that. You have a lot of distinction and quiet kind of, you hold space for yourself and other people in a beautiful kind of sovereign way, And again, I feel like one of your strongest features, I keep seeing eyes too within this. I feel like you have very powerful eyes. So comment down below if people have said, wow, you have really expressive or beautiful eyes. I feel like you're outgoing, you are patient. People have a lot of respect for you. You're extremely resourceful, and you're thoughtful of other people, while it's at the same time being tolerant of other people's foibles. Yeah, you see, I love this, because the Knave of Pentacles is you find grounding, and you are also grounding for other people. So when people feel like they're about to flip out emotionally, or they don't feel like, woo, they're that rocking ship and they're looking for a lighthouse, you're that lighthouse for them. You help ground them through the power of suggestion, example, whatever it is, great leadership capacities. And I feel like you have this fun, idealistic kind of silver thread that runs through you, that's like, why not picture the best case scenario, the most beautiful outlay in front of us, a gorgeous blueprint to live by. And because of that, you're very influential. You have a lot of beautiful, modest energy about you. Like, you already have the power, but it's a quiet power, which I like. So you can take a leisurely pace, and it's like you're very patient about things, and you have a lot of poise. That's a big, big thing with this. When you get the beautiful Snow Queen with all of this, it's poise, it's elegance, it's lovely stability for other people, like steady as you go. And I really love that. And I feel like, you're just a lot of a charm. And physically, I feel like you embody a lot of natural beauty, that people just love the warmth of your smile and your laugh, because everything's genuine. I'm just getting tons of authentic energy for you, and people really like that. And I feel like with this too, it's kind of like that funny masculine sporty vibe too. So you probably like sports and getting down and dirty and whatever, dirt biking, other things like that. Like, you like to have a lot of fun and good times. Again, this is a very natural person, somebody who's strong and kind of just has a natural adherence to your authentic vibe, and you go for it in a really nice way. Again, just a nice, laid back, beautiful, wholesome personality that people like. And every once in a while, that fun, wild streak that's like, I'm going to go do this. Because I want to pull one more of these. You have the Bee Goddess. See, this is someone who gets on. They think of the hive. Even though they have a great leadership capacity, they get on. They take other people into account, their space, their feelings, and they hold space. Great listener, great being active in the moment, in the present moment awareness. So that's you, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, all my links are down there. And don't forget that like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I love that. I love this artwork too. Comment down below if you have this deck or you've seen it before, or what you think of it, because I just find it so amazing. And again, I'm going to do a quick flip through at the end too, if you want to check that out. So now we're going to go on to Sage Goddess. This is one of my favorite cards. just the artwork, everything about it is so beautiful, but it also speaks to purification and cleansing. And the ancient global practice of burning sage is not only for purifying for space or a person, but it also heightens your spiritual clarity. And the botanical name for sage, salvia, stems from the Latin word salvare, to heal, which is also the origin for salvation, right? So with this, I feel like people feel you have a lot of wisdom and clarity, and you help other people also increase their spiritual awareness through suggestion, and also what you do, your calmness, your demeanor. I feel like a lot of you guys have great intuitions. Comment down below if you are another tarot reader, or you divine things, scrying, or you use mystical practices. I feel like people really see you as that. Look at this. Something that people really like about you is you have this lovely sense of future and optimism, and you're a smart planner. Like, you won't spend down to the last dime and not have a penny left. Like, you always have something secret tucked away that is fun or interesting. It's like you're hardworking, you're enthusiastic. I see maturity, helpfulness, and just being very harmonious with other people too. And that you help people plan. Look at this beautiful Knave of Wands. People are very attracted to you in a physical sense too. You probably have a lot of physical beauty, and you emit this kind of like sensuality. This is, youthful kind of like beauty. You're probably younger than your number, your number on a calendar. It's something about your personality. You probably feel a lot younger. Comment down below if like just age is just a number, you have no idea, and you definitely don't fit in that kind of category, right? Like of a generation before, whatever. Also classy. People think you're very classy and elegant, modest, but a fun, trendy person. This comes in, really cute in a fun, unique way. And I feel like you have a lot of creativity too. I feel like with this coming in, I want to just pull you see this beautiful, like, Five of Cups too. This normally, like in the tarot, fives can be conflicted, or we think there's a lack of something. But with this, I feel like you overcome obstacles easy. Like, you just leapfrog it. If you see something is problematic, you're like, this needs to be made smaller. So I feel like you're an excellent problem solver. Like, you have a lot of flexibility. You start with a clean slate every day. You're just like, I'm not going to inundate myself. There's no arrogance to you. You have a beautiful humbleness to you. And again, I feel like your hair was just standing out in pictures. I feel like you probably get a lot of compliments on your hair. Very lustrous, very beautiful. And I feel like you have a fun kind of mature way of handling things. Like, I'm not going to put myself in, people that sometimes that have that victim mentality. It's like you're the opposite of that. You're like handled, done, handled, making plans, all that. You're maybe a little bit eccentric, but that it's very charismatic and brave. Like, people are like, wow, I would never think to do or put that together, or express myself that way. Very, very beautiful. Again, a beautiful, calm demeanor where you kind of have like eclectic, fun taste. And again, that other people feel really happy in your presence. I want to pull one of these for you too. I love these cards right here. Oh, Witch's Brew. I love this card so much because this is you just having the right mixture of things. I feel like alchemically, it's like you know what to say. You have emotional intelligence. You know when to speak up. You know when to kind of like retreat and let other people have the stage. You're very healing. I feel like you have this cauldron full of perfect healing herbs that cure things that ail you, and you teach other people how to do that too. A lot of systems and resources in place to help other people get out of their own negative headspace. Okay. I definitely feel like that. And I feel like you have, through extensive efforts, you develop skills, knowledge, and wisdom to do this. You're very creative and industrious, but also like buku versatile and talented. Like, you just pull stuff out of your hat and people are like, what? You have these qualities of constancy and attention and imagination and consideration for yourself, others, the world. And I feel like you're a plant person. Like, those things, like, you're going to look after that plant, and friendships, and you cultivate things. And because of that way and how you hold reverence and space for people, they absolutely adore adore you for that. That's huge, to be patient and loving with friends and family in that capacity. And you just have that beautiful, beautiful energy. Group 3, gorgeous. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links down below. I'm going to do a flip through of this gorgeous, unbelievable deck. I just love it so much. It's called the Mystic Sisters, and Ian got it for me for Christmas, and I was so excited. So what I'm going to do is just place it right here. And again, you guys, if you need a private read or anything, just go to my links down below. Look at these: Amunet, Series, Sisterhood of the Silk Word, Thea. Just the artwork, it's impressive and rich. I just love that. This is my favorite card, and if you go to the smaller video today, you'll hear why I love it. It's Thuatha de Danann. I just love that. Look at this. So beautiful, right? I like it because it's like the patterns. I love geographic patterns too, but the colors are rich and just lush, and I love it. They're either like cool and clear or warm and yellow and ochras and gorgeous. Look at this, the coven, but brilliant. And as I was saying before on IG, that I had been wanting this, but what I wanted to do is like have this kind of like fun anticipation of this deck. So I didn't order it, and I just was like, I'm going to wait a long time for this and look at a card a day on Pinterest or on different decks of people using it, so I can get more and more excited, so I can just have, serious reverence for this deck when it arrives. Because if I start ordering a lot of decks all at once, it's like I almost get inundated and feel like I have to rush through the artwork. But if I let space and time come between them arriving, then I can anticipate them, right? It's like Christmas. This is one of my favorite ones too, the Gypsy Queen. This is fantastic, the Aphrodite. But yeah, let me find out how many cards come in the deck, because I like to give that information too. I didn't count them, but I'll look in the book too. I don't know if it's numbered. I'll find out after I flip through, because I don't want to be going in too many directions. But there's a lot. It's substantial, because sometimes you'll order a deck and you'll be like, this is so beautiful. There'll be like 30 some odd cards, but I believe this one has 40 plus for sure. Oh, here's the back of the box. Yeah, 51 cards and a 40-page booklet. And the book is really, really inspired, and the writing is gorgeous as well. A Magic Key, that's one of my favorite. And then the Bee Goddess. But yeah, gorgeous. Comment down below if you like this deck. It's right off Amazon. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. And, it is about the mystic sisterhood and the goddesses and the mythological archetypes. Absolutely fantastic. Again, you guys, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments and your, just keeping me inspired to do what I do, and ordering all your private reads, and the great feedback and the 5-star reviews over on Etsy, and just all your wonderful love and just support. It's so, so wonderful, and it means the world to me, you guys. So love and light, and we're all going to step into this new year with bright, hopeful expectations and manifest our dreams and really just go for it in a big way. So love to you all.